In this video, we're going to go over what the prizes of the Metaverse Champions event could actually be, if they are eggs, random accessories, only the 4 Arthro outfits, or something else. Some parts of the recent Play Store description confirm or deny already existing theories, and some trusted people revealed how this may work. But before we get started, make sure you are subscribed with notifications on for more Roblox event content, and like the video. First, let's start with what we know has been completely confirmed. So Roblox temporarily updated the description and picture on their app on the Google Play Store. It's unknown if this was an accident or if it was done on purpose for people to know when the release date is. This wasn't an official announcement like on the Roblox website, so if they did it intentionally, that is an interesting way to tell everyone the basics of it. So it is most likely that this was an accident. Maybe one of the employees with access to the app read the date wrong and they changed it early, but now we know it when it comes out along with a bit more information. Well, here's the updated description. Near the top, they've said many important things. So I'm just going to read it right now and put it up on the screen. Limited time only, April 15 to May 20. The Metaverse Champions community event is live. Rally behind your favorite champions and set out on a quest to collect dozens of exclusive items across over 180 unique experiences on Roblox. Whose champion will reign supreme? But here's the breakdown of it. So the release date is April 15th, the end date is May 20th. The quote, rally behind your favorite champions, could mean you have to choose one. They said champions, which is plural, so they were talking about multiple champions. Your could be used to talk about the person reading this, or everyone reading this, so it could be either, but it wouldn't make sense if you could only get one champion or one team's items, so it's most likely that you can do everything for all teams, but I will talk about this more later in the video. The next quote, set out on a quest to collect dozens of exclusive items. A dozen is 12, dozens is plural, which means there are at least 24 items. If you can only get prizes from one team, that would bring the total to a minimum of 96 items, because they said you can collect dozens of items, so 24 for each team, 24 times 4 is 96. But dozens could be any amount of dozens more than one, so at least 24, probably a bit more though. So there could be many more prizes, but we just know that the minimum is 24. Similar to how they said rally behind your favorite champions, they also said whose champion will reign supreme, so it sounds like this is a battle where everyone has to work together to try to be the winning team. The next piece of information shows more about that, but before we move on, there's also a thumbnail on Roblox in the Google Play Store that just said Metaverse Champions, and right below that, April 15th to May 20th. This will probably be on the Roblox website itself a day or two before the event actually starts to prepare everyone for it. The event page will definitely have more information, so we can figure out much more then. But now we're moving on to the second important piece of information. So here is a tweet thread posted by Bloxy News. It has information which hasn't been completely confirmed by leaks, but because they are a trusted source, what they say seems true. Here is what they said. So, introducing the Metaverse Champions Spring Hunt, a new event that will feature 4 factions in which you collect items to build your champion. So from that, we know that the name is most likely Metaverse Champions Spring Hunt. They're saying that you need to obtain items that go with your champion, and Roblox already uploaded the champion's Arthro outfit, so it seems like these items won't be the ones that are already on them. Like, I doubt you're gonna get a bald champion that you may need to unlock their hair and accessories. Plus, AJ Striker and Rin Brightblade only have hair as accessories, while Sparks Kilowatt and Faye Yoshida have hair and other accessories. Also, since there will be dozens of items, and that means at minimum there are 24, the champions are wearing 7 in total. Even if you count the champions as items, that is 11. So no matter what, we know the prizes will not only be the Arthro avatars, there have to at least be like some other accessories or things you can get. But onto the next tweet in the tweet thread, each faction has 4 mystery boxes containing avatar accessories scattered across 180 different Roblox games that must be collected to earn the corresponding avatar bundle champion. According to this, only 4 crates actually give you avatar accessories. This means that there are 16 in total, because 4 for 4 teams, so 16. If you can only get prizes from one team, that will be very disappointing though. But again, the description said dozens, so at least 24 prizes are going to be obtainable by you. They could have meant that, or since they said that must be collected to earn the corresponding avatar bundle, maybe they're saying that just 4 of them are needed for the avatar bundle and you can get more items from the rest of them. This tweet could go either way. I definitely think there are going to be more accessories than that. But of course, this could be a lie, like how the dev form description said, this year's Egg Hunt will be no different. I don't know how they consider literally not having an egg hunt at all being no different from the previous egg hunts, but for some reason they do. So the prizes, besides the Arthro characters, still haven't been leaked or confirmed yet. That means it is possible for there to be eggs. Like, maybe they're going to do it where, since it is around Easter, they include maybe a few eggs on each team and then just regular accessories on the other ones. But there are many possibilities for this. Like, it could be all eggs, a few eggs, or none at all. But if there aren't any eggs, that means the dev forum post was a complete lie. And here's the final tweet on their thread. Each week, over the course of 4 weeks, different Roblox games will have one of 4 mystery boxes enabled. Each mystery box a player earns will contribute to the total score of the Champions faction. The faction with the most points at the end of the 4 weeks wins a grand prize. Here's what they're saying. So one mystery box containing an accessory will be released in multiple games every week for all teams over the duration of 4 weeks. If there are only 4 different mystery boxes, then there are 16 items in total. But, well, there are 180 boxes in total. This would mean that you can get the boxes in the rest of the games to get your team closer to the win, since, like, every box a player gets contributes to the score of their team, and there will be a final prize for every member of the team with the most points. But most people seem to be choosing a striker, so I recommend if you want to get the final prize, just choose striker. I'm probably going to do that. Basically, everyone I've been talking to said they're going to go on a striker's team. Some said Faye, a few said Ren, but like almost no one has said they're going to go on Spark's team. I mean, I want to go on Ren's team, but most people are choosing a striker, so if you go on another team that's not striker, you're most likely not going to get the final prize. Also, this tweet could be slightly off from what actually happens. Like, there are possibilities that you could get the final prize some way else, or maybe there are going to be more than one final prize and there are going to be different categories teams are awarded in. Of course, this tweet could be slightly off from what actually happens, like there could be multiple final prizes, or you could get the final prize in a different way. But from the tweet, it seems multiple games will have the same mystery box enabled. Since there are 180 games, that means there are 45 for each team, so around 11 with the same box for each team every week. 11 a week multiplied by 4 for 4 weeks, then again by 4 for 4 teams, adds up to 176, so there are still 4 games left over, because 180 minus 176 is 4. So it is possible that either some weeks will have 12 games, or there will be a final game for each team. Like, since there are 4 games left, 4 teams, maybe each team could have 1 game that something else is going to happen in. And now we're on to the third part of the video. Here's what I think. Why would they only have 16 items? If there are 180 games in total, and this is true, it sounds like they should have just hired some more UGC makers to create items for the rest of the games. If there aren't even eggs, I'm sure we all have pretty high standards for how many and how good the items are. If this was replacing the egg hunt, it has to at least be good or maybe a little better. Again, they did say dozens of items. This was from Roblox themselves on the Google Play Store, so I definitely think there are more than 16 items. If there are only 16, it seems like Roblox is slowly getting less involved in their events. The Egg Hunt in 2018 was an actual Roblox event, but now the events are just being hosted through the developers. The Egg Hunt didn't even have a hub in 2020. I wouldn't be surprised if in 2022 they just canceled it altogether. Roblox used to have events monthly, but they stopped, and events have slowly been coming back, like with RV Battles, Ready Player 2, and the Lil Nas X concert. But we are still pretty far from how events used to be. Like, I remember in 2018 and 2019, Roblox had creator challenges, which encouraged people to do stuff in the Roblox studio, and you could get items from it. Then there were just other good events, like the pizza party event. There were so many good things, and then, like, now there are barely any events. But the amount of events is slowly increasing, so it might go back to the old times where there were frequent events and it was just really fun and stuff. Okay, I'm getting kind of off topic, but you know what I mean. It wouldn't make sense for them to only have 16 items. But here's what has been confirmed from leaks, so this is what I think is going to happen based on, like, well, actual leaks and stuff that has just been confirmed. Of course, what Bloxy News said seems likely, but there have been no confirmed leaks of it anywhere I know of. The only big thing confirming what will happen is the description of Roblox in the Google Play Store. On April 15th, the Metaverse Champions event will start. There are 180 games, 45 on each team. They will be divided into 11 or 12 games per week for each team over 4 weeks. Getting 4 crates will give you the outfit for that team. Many prizes besides the outfits will be obtained through getting crates. There are also 4 launchers which will give you items. They are the developer, admin, star creator, and player launchers. It is almost guaranteed that the player launcher will function the same as the community launcher in the 2019 Pizza Party event. Every player would just get the launcher for free and can launch the item from it, and this will end on May 20th. Also, I suggest to be very skeptical about things, like if Roblox didn't say it themselves, or if it has like no tie to Roblox, then it is most likely fake, or at least it has the possibility to be fake. So if it isn't something completely real, like how Roblox said on the description of their game on the Play Store, which that's like definitely real, because it was said by Roblox themselves there. But if it's not like that, and it's just something that doesn't have any confirmations at all, then be prepared for it to be fake. Don't get your hopes up unless if you know it's completely real. But I guess that is everything I wanted to mention in this video. This ended up being pretty long, but I'm going to edit out random parts and like parts where I don't say anything for a few seconds or something like that. So it's probably going to be around 11 minutes in the end. We'll see whenever this video is up though. But make sure to subscribe with the notifications on for more Roblox event videos. Like the video, join the Discord server links in the description. Follow my Twitter at Telanthric, use star code Telanthric to support my channel, and linked in the description is a playlist called Roblox Egg Hunt 2021/Metaverse Champions guide, and it has all my videos on this event on it, so if you want to see leaks or more event information, then check that out. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.